I hope it gets connected. No, it's fine, right? Everything is connected. Let's pop out the chat from here. This will do. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the match day 3 of UEFA Champions League. The match day week 1 is going to end. The final 6 matches of this week are watch along with FC Ramsay. We are over here watching Atletico versus Leipzig, Atlanta versus Arsenal, and Monaco versus Barcelona. Leverkusen had a convincing win. They just outclassed Feyenoord in all aspects. This was really impressive for Xabi Alonso and his team. So let's come back to the focus where the referees are in the ground. The anthem of Champions League has been sung, and just look at the stadium. Leipzig playing against Atletico. Stadium of Metropolitano is looking quite impressive over here. Let's get some things corrected over here. Diogo Simeone is there waiting for his guys to score. I hope everything is audible. The video is clear over here. Those of you who are watching this stream, do give us a like. We are watching Atletico against Leipzig, Barcelona against Monaco, and Arsenal going against Atlanta. 3 epic games going on, guys. Leipzig is going for the attack. Rom on the wings. Opened up was a bit slow here. Just look at Griezmann. He looks so impressive. So much of aura in that player. Antonio Griezmann. So Simeone has got Correa and Alvarez for the attack with Koke, Griezmann, Requilem, Lorente, and DePaul. That is a shot from Openda. Yes, that is a goal. Leipzig has scored. Was that an offside? Oh my God. Benjamin Sesko has scored for Leipzig. What a moment this is for Marco Rose. Diogo Simeone's men are dumbstruck. Leipzig has scored. What a gameplay from Sesko. What a header that was. That was the counter from Leipzig. Sesko giving it to Simons. No, Sesko is moving straight. He tried for Openda. Openda for that shot. Well blocked. What that header was. Gulakasi. Gulakasi's job has been isn't this goal because Oblak somehow he conceded. Atletico Madrid defense were not ready for this counter attack at least. Leipzig has scored. They has got that advantage. The away advantage is great. One goal already in this match, just 5 minutes into the game. This is really astonishing. Leipzig is definitely going great. So, will this be the day of the Bundesliga teams winning all the matches? Leverkusen has won the previous with a convincing 5-0 victory, and here Leipzig is with a margin of one goal lead against Atletico. Fernando Torres and Simeone must be having a tough time now, but Leipzig is not looking restricted to their own half. They are ready to pounce back at any time. Oh, what is this? Shagnik has said, "Hi, Shagnik, welcome to the stream, man. You are saying, I think you should try F1 racing games. Currently, there is no India streamer who plays. F1, I don't watch, man. F1, I don't watch. Racing games, I am not, I have never watched. These men trying to give it to Alvarez. I hope the screen is completely all right. Yes. Atletico Madrid is really trying to hunt like wolves in this game against Leipzig. Luis Penda is really in a very good form these days. He has been doing those marvels. Getting a goal against Atletico Madrid is really of great concern because the advantage of away games will be playing crucial as there are no home and away matches in this Champions League. You have to play 8 games, not with the same team. They are all 8 different teams you have to play. Lee Normand is the guy, the Spanish defender playing for Madrid along with Gimnes and Ronaldo. Atletico will try to get a comeback, but they are nowhere to be seen near the ball. Can that be the second goal? Sesko is again there. No. Oh my God, 10 minutes into the game, and Benjamin Sesko was about to score the second goal for Leipzig. Why the Atletico Madrid defense is looking so vulnerable at their home ground? At the Metropolitanos, this game is looking bit down for Diogo Simeone's men. 10 minutes into the game, and Leipzig has just got a second chance. The corner to be taken by Xavi Simons. Can Simons give that curler and get another goal? Oh my God. Leipzig is looking lethal. They are looking deadly in this game. Leipzig is really looking deadly in this game. Another corner for Leipzig. Simons is going to take that. Can that curler get ahead? No. Well caught by Oblak. Oblak is a tall guy and he just cleared the ball. That is the counter from Atletico. Alvarez was physically bullied. Lukeba has just defended it against Alvarez. Okay, trying to give a cross in the box. No one can be seen in the penalty box of Madrid. They are staying too deep. Henriks moving with the ball, giving to Openda. Openda trying to give a through ball to Henriks. Leipzig is looking in a very good form. The movement of the players, their formation, their tactics, they are doing completely good job so far till the 13 minutes of the game. Riquelme and Ronaldo are trying to create chances from the left wings. Griezmann gives a cross. No, Alvarez is nowhere near the ball. That was a clearance from Lukeba. Alvarez was trying to get a back heel to the ball into the nets of Leipzig, but Gulaxi is there to get a save. But Gulaxi is not decent and he has just missed past. Yes, that is an open goal for Griezmann. No, denied. Madrid has been denied the clear opportunity of a goal. Oh my god, that was so close to the nets. What is Madrid doing? Atletico are looking disastrous in their own home ground. What a clear chance that was. The ball was so close into the penalty box. I mean, that was just 1-1. Riquelme was just 1-1 against Gulaxi. Korea was also so close. Griezmann was so close. What a shot that was. Atletico had outnumbered Leipzig in their own half. Gulaxi needs to be careful in those passes. One chance can be very much lethal for Madrid. Monaco has scored against Barcelona. Oh my god. Hansi Flick is under pressure. Monaco has scored. Guys, this is looking crazy. This match day 3 is looking crazy. Monaco has scored against Barcelona. This match day is going to be very crazy. Who was the goal scorer of Monaco? Akilauche, who is that player from Monaco? Oh my god, Akilauche from Monaco has scored. Barcelona is under pressure. Leipzig has scored. Monaco has scored. I mean, what an amazing match day we are witnessing. The third match day of the Champions League, game week 1. Monaco has scored against Barcelona. What is Hansi Flick and company doing? Barcelona is playing away against Monaco. Eric Garcia, he has been given a red card. Barcelona has got a red card also. Oh my god. What is going on with the coolers? The Catalans must be having a tough time today. They are down to 10 men. That is disastrous for Barcelona. This is disastrous for Barcelona. Already they are on a red card and they have conceded. Monaco have scored. Guys, can you believe this? Barcelona is down in the Champions League game week 1. This is astonishing. This is horrendous. But we will be doing the watch along of Atletico Madrid versus Leipzig. Atletico are not looking that much confident in the gameplay. There is somewhat of midfield blockage of Griezmann. Leipzig are blocking those midfield clear chances of Madrid. Simeone must have to give a thought to this. Atletico are looking to be under pressure from Leipzig. Simeone looks a bit frustrated about that goal. Normand Tesco again with a long ball, but he was quite far from him. What an amazing season Sesko had. The previous season, Sesko was definitely in a very good form. If you look at the player profile of Benjamin Sesko, what a season he had at Leipzig the previous season. He is from Salzburg. He moved to Leipzig. I mean, this player is going to be a good contender for the Champions League matches. Leipzig under the ball control and they are into the half of Atletico. Interpolitano is just roaring for a single goal from Atletico in the first half at least. Haidara and Openda, they are looking dangerous. Atletico is just allowing Leipzig to come to their half so that they can get some long ball counters. But Leipzig are not moving much deeper than the center half line. They are staying a bit deep, especially Normand and Ronaldo are staying deep. Weirman giving to Henriks, Henriks to Openda, Weirman back to Openda, Henriks. Griezmann has blocked it well, but no, Haidara is there. Atletico is having a misconception in this game. They are somewhat looking directionless. So far, just 23 minutes into the game, Atletico are nowhere near the post. The ball well cleared by Normand. went to Haidiara. Griezmann blocks it. Griezmann was free over there. Atletico are staying too deep in the counter attacks. Leipzig are definitely having a good time at Metropolitano. Griezmann giving to Correa. Correa back to Alvarez. Alvarez to Lorente. Oh, Lorente was trying for a left footer. Griezmann, no. Atletico are looking a bit restless. They need to console to their gaming plans. This stadium Metropolitano, this looks so bright. Again a chance for Atletico. What is? Damn. What is Orman and Lukeba doing at the defense? Already two silly mistakes and two chances for Madrid. They are lucky that they haven't scored. Leipzig must have to be lucky in this. Lukeba had a block to it, but they are creating that. Oh, that was close. No. My God, this Atletico Madrid and Leipzig, this match is going crazy. The more the time is passing by, this match is looking too disastrous. Some defensive mistakes by Leipzig and some non-clinical finishings from Atletico Madrid. Then also Leipzig are still having a goal lead. The pressure of playing in the Champions League is quite evident from these two teams. The mistakes are the proof that they are a bit shaky in playing the Champions League. Gulaxi again with the ball. Please don't commit any mistakes, Gulaxi. Openda with a chance. He is off. No. Lee Norman with the centre back. Atletico are looking strong in that aspect. Both Gimenez and Lenormand are staying deep. Griezmann is having some deficit form. What a save that was from Golaxi. That would have been a goal, I guess. Oh my god, again Lemon Yamal has scored. Barcelona will definitely make a comeback. They are strong, they have got a red card. But if in the Champions League Monaco does something unexpected, that will be too much for Hansi Flick and his team. Atletico are again trying to make those counters. Lorente from the right wing giving to Griezmann. Griezmann has scored! The number 7 of Atletico Madrid. Griezmann, the Mysterio. Diogo Simeone's number 1 contender for UEFA Champions League. Griezmann has scored. This moment was needed for Griezmann because in the past 3 to 4 games, as well as in the UEFA Nations League, his form was looking a bit lacky. But he has got that opportunity. What a cross that was from Lorente. Straight to Griezmann. The defense of Lukeba couldn't just be enough to block that ball. Griezmann had the opportunity. He just had a clear shot. Gulaxi couldn't even get a touch to it. That is the Champions League mentality Atletico Madrid has. They can prove it. No doubt the fact that Leipzig are also good in those moments. I mean, both the teams are looking equal contenders of winning. But yes, Atletico should have at least got two goals so now because of some missed passes in the defense of Atletico. Openda moving with the ball. Simons is free over there. Simons gives to Rom. Rom back to Orban. Orban and Lukeba staying deep. Griezmann again got the ball. Simons tries to tackle from it. No, that is a foul. Griezmann is a consistent player, but in the past 3 to 4 games, he wasn't looking. He was there with some deficit in his form in the UEFA Nations League also. But in this match, he has scored. He has got that moment. He has got that positivity. He has got those muscle memory. He can utilize it and make Atletico win this because this is the home they are playing against Leipzig. At Metropolitano, the fans are cheering for them. Marco Rose must be having a tough time if Atletico scores one more. Suddenly things have changed after that Griezmann's goal. Atletico are looking confident and they are making those passes. Lorente with the shot. No. Atletico have gained that confidence in them and they are making those moves. Suddenly things have changed for Leipzig. This is a corner chance for Atletico. Griezmann gives a shot. Requiem, no. Again, Griezmann moving to the penalty box. Atletico have suddenly turned sharp. This is what they become. If you give a chance to Atletico, then they become too lethal. The more the game advances, they will become more dangerous. They are the animals of Champions League in the group stages at least. Suddenly, Leipzig players, especially the forward 4 to 5 players, are looking. They are having some lack of energy. Again, Lorente moving with the ball. No, that is an off. Foul. According to the goal line technology, the ball has to cross the goal line. If it stays within the line, then also it isn't a goal. Rom moving with the ball, trying to create those spaces. But now Atletico are just blocking away those midfield passes. Rom has taken that tackle. Again, a foul for Koke. Koke is protesting to the referee for a card at least. To Openda. Rom is an aggressive offensive wingback and he is trying to create those disturbances to Lorente and Koke for Atletico. Aidara has blocked the ball for Griezmann. Leipzig are suddenly looking somewhat distorted and they are making those missed passes in the midfield. Musa is the number 7 for Leipzig. This game looks it can go in any direction. Both of the teams are playing so good. This is really looking a very good game. Both the teams are playing so good over here. Leipzig playing away against Atletico and scoring, and then a comeback from Atletico. I mean, things have really changed now. There is some sort of tactical mispasses at the midfield. Lukeba giving to Rom. Rom back to Lukeba. Haidara is the man who is staying a bit close to Atletico. He has to make those spaces count. At least Weirman or Nusa or Simons need to come for the assist. Haidara is the man, he is getting isolated in the midfield. Correa and Alvarez are being disturbing for Haidara. Requiem and Griezmann sorting out some of their plans. But is Haidara injured? No, that is Lukeba. Why is Lukeba trying to do those centre back movements? Why don't they are not clearing the ball to the wing backs? Already two chances created by Gulaxi for Atletico. Gulaxi doing those missed passes, and Atletico had taken those, but unfortunately they couldn't score. Correa is down to the ground. Will that be a card? I think Haidara is going to get a card. Finally, Lukeba gets the first card of this game. – 40 minutes already into the game. But somewhat or the other, this game is looking quite deceptive for both the teams. None of them are looking now too strong in their own aspects. Atletico are sharp in their offensive pressing. Can that be a left wing cross? Correa giving to Lorente. Lorente again with the cross. That is a clear chance for Koke. No, just denied. Atletico had outnumbered Leipzig in their own penalty box. There were 4 to 5 players of Atletico. This moment could have been disastrous for Leipzig. Marco Rose need to have a thought for these counterattacks of Atletico because they are looking lethal now. The combination of Lukeba and Orban, they are not resistant enough to stop the lethal attacks of Atletico. Now it is getting clear what is in store for Marco Rose. I mean, if he goes for substitutions, what are his options? That is the place where Leipzig will be lacking against Atletico. This thing has been now made completely transparently clear that the two centre back combinations of Lukeba and Orban with the defensive midfield support of Haidara, they are not looking great. And again, why Lukeba is being given the ball? Why Gulkasi is not clearing it away? That is what the concern Marco Rose must be having in his mind. Suddenly, Leipzig is been looking somewhat disastrous in their own penalty box. Gulkasi again giving it to Orban. Again, Hendricks is staying too deep. Again, Sesko is getting a chance. I mean, what a game this is going on. This is an open game which is going on between Atletico and Leipzig. Both the teams are playing offensive, and I hope anything can happen. But the performance of Hendricks is a bit disappointing in the first half for Leipzig. Just look at the position of Gulaxi where he is staying. I mean, he is so up in the box. There are chances that if Atletico gets a free shot from somewhere near the center midfield, then that would be a goal for them. I hope the stream quality is going good, guys. Audio is clear, video is also clear. Yes, everything is clear over here. Alvarez moving with the ball, giving to Correa. Lorente trying to cut in. Hadara really blocks Lorente well. Another chance for Madrid. No. Atletico are coming into the box very clear. So 2 minutes of extra time added. 45 minutes plus 2. No wastage of time for the fans over here. Leipzig are with one goal and same with Atletico. That was a long shot tried by Koke. Was that Coke? Was that Koke or DePaul? Oh yes, that was Korea. The same thing I was repeating so many times. The position of Gulkasi and Lukeba and Orban along with Haidara, that is looking disastrous for Leipzig. Anything can happen. Simons get the free space. He is moving. What? That was a nasty challenge from Koke. Lorente also had a bad challenge for Xavi Simons. Simons has been man-marked brutally in this game. He is not given those clear spaces to move forward. 2 minutes of extra time has already passed on. I think this free kick will be the last moment and the referee will blow the whistle. To Xavi Simons. No, that was taken by Rom. Oh my god, the ball had a deflection and Oblak couldn't collect it. So there it is. It's the first half, guys. Referee has blown the whistle. I mean, this game I was expecting to be a bit more tactical, but Marco Rose are looking defensively weak against Atletico, and unfortunately, Atletico has conceded in their home. So in this match, in the second half, is Marco Rose going to make any substitutions in the defensive part? Zami Simons, he is not getting those passes. He is being man marked brutally. Diogo Simeone doesn't need to have a substitution at least. If he can do, he can go for deep ball or what, but that would be after 60 minutes. So that was the first half between Atletico and Leipzig. But let us check what has happened in that Monaco versus Barcelona. Barcelona has got a red card. Is that right? Yes. This is what it is. Just look at it here, guys. Garcia has got a red card. Martinez along with Kubarsi is there. Valde is the fresh guy. He is playing. Rafina is also there, but his performance is a bit critical. The most concerning fact is that Hansi Flick and his team are down to 10 men. Just look at the options what Barcelona has got. Has there been any substitutions? No, no substitutions so far. No substitutions has been made for from Hansi Flick. With 10 men down, they are playing so good. And Yamal, the player, the gem of this team, he has scored. He has made that comeback goal. All praises for Lamine Yamal. On the other side, if we see the performance of Pedri and Lewandowski, I think Barcelona are playing a bit deep and they would get into their prowl after 70 to 75 minutes. Last 15 to 20 minutes, they will give their game. Here is the injury list, which is also of concern for Hansi Flick. Dani Olmo, Fermin Lopez, Christensen, Araujo, Frankie de Jong, Javi, Mark Bernal. 7 players injured for Hansi Flick in for this Champions League season. And a red card. Just look at the injuries. Olmo is expected to return mid-October. This is late September. We have one more week to play for the Champions League. The next week, I don't guess Dani Olmo will be back. Lopez is also expected by mid-October, so no chance for him to return. Christensen is for November, guys. Just look at the injury list of Barcelona, as well as they are having that El Clasico. It's October 27th. Araujo is having an hamstring injury and he will be back by December, mid-December. De Jong is back in training. Javi is also back in training. So these are the injuries which are concerned for Hansi Flick. In the league, they have to face Real Madrid in October, as well as there are 2 more Champions League matches, as well as 3 league matches. So a total of 5 games for Barcelona, and they can expect either Olmo, Frankie de Jong, and Javi. They will be back to the squad unless and until they get any more injuries. But Christensen, Araujo, these 2 players, there is no chance for their back to the team by December. These are the substitutions available for Flick. Hector Ford is the player, Inaki Pena, Ferran Torres, Pau Victor. Barcelona doesn't have that bench for this Champions League in the upcoming matches. If they don't get Dani Olmo was the signing which they made. He is injured. and they are off to a red card. Garcia has got the red card, and that was just in the 10th minute of the game. That was so hard. This game is going very hard for Barcelona. I hope they will have a comeback. In the formation, they are over here playing Kunde at the right back. Balde is back from recovery from his injuries. Martinez is there with Kubarsi. Casado is playing in the center midfield with Pedri, Rafinha, Yamal, and Lewandowski for their forwards. Hansi Flick will try to get this score equalized. The same score line, he will try to get the team just advance to 60 to 65 minutes because this is against Monaco. The concern over here is Embolo and Minamino. These two players, the combination of Embolo and Minamino are deadly in the forwards. Akilochi is the player who has scored. He looks to be in a good form, but Flick must be concerned about Minamino, their movements, and Embolo. Adolf Hotter should be happy that they have got a goal. If they get one or two more, then this game is going to be dead for Barcelona. The injury crisis, the suspension of the players are looking harsh for Barcelona. Let's have a look at what is happening between Atlanta and Arsenal. The score remains 0 and all. I mean, both the teams are not doing that well. But hopes, expectations are there that in the second half we will see. Again, here talking about the injuries, just look at the injuries of Atlanta. Scamacca is injured. He is on a year-long wait. Rafael Toloy, Calvini, Godfrey, four injuries. Arsenal is on a list of huge injuries. They have a game against City in the Premier League 2 this week. Mikel Merino, their signing, new signing, he is injured. Odegaard on a long leave. Tomiyasu looks to return by the end of September. I guess he is in the training. Zinchenko is doubtful, and Tierney is also there injured. And apart from that, they have got Rice back from the suspension into the game. Party is there. Havertz, Saka, Gabriel Jesus, and Martinelli. The substitutions options are Calafiori is back into the game for Arsenal. Jorginho is there, Trossard is there, Sterling, their new signing, is also there. But is Vanga Vlahovic going to make his appearance for Gasperini? It will be also a very good game to watch. But we are watching is the game between Atletico and Leipzig. So this is all about the first half, guys. Do stay tuned. I will also take a break of 5 minutes, and I will be back. Just see you in 5 minutes. Do stay tuned. Yes, the second half is looking underway. Oh, long awakening nights for the UEFA Champions League. We are back to witness the second half of Atletico Madrid and Leipzig. Along with that, there is Monaco versus Barcelona as well as going on, and Atlanta versus Arsenal. I mean, UEFA Champions League nights are so long. I mean, you have to be awakened. Three long nights, three match days. 28 goals scored in the first match day, 13 goals scored in the second match day, and in the this match day there has been already four from Leverkusen. What is the total number of goals scored so far in this match day? Benfica has scored two goals. Red Star Belgrade with one goal, three goal over here. Four from Leverkusen. That total counts to seven. One each from Brest and Sturmgrass. That amounts to nine. It's nil-nil for Arsenal and Atlanta. Monaco and Barcelona has scored each. So 11 goal, and Atletico and Leipzig has scored one each. So a total of 13 goals has already been scored in the game week 3. This is really, I mean, 28 goals in the match day 1, 13 goals in the second match day, and in the third match day so far already 13 goals. So a total of 54 match goals so far in the Champions League. What are the changes they have made? Okay, Antonio Nusa has been substituted and Christoph Bogmarton has been brought to the ground. But why Nusa was substituted? Nusa was playing decent. He was making those moves. He wasn't getting those passes from the deep, but he was creating chances. Let's see what Marco Rose has in store for this match day 3. Lorente and De Paul are staying in the right midfield. Okay is staying at the left midfield with Riquelme. Madrid are waiting for the Leipzig players to come into the attack so that they can get those spaces. Lorente again trying to give that cross. Let me remind you guys, the first goal for Madrid came. Correa tried to get a shot. Oh my god, Redigui has just missed a penalty against Arsenal. What mindset Atlanta is giving? Redigui was not in good shape in the Nations League, but he did That overcome against France versus Italy, and Retigui has just missed a penalty. Damn, Atlanta's gameplay is not looking so good. Correa, man, his movement, his assist with Alvarez. Correa is really creating disturbances for Atletico against Leipzig. Baumgartner is the player who has substituted Nusa. There is a word with the referee for wasting time. Referee is pointing out, is that the referee going for some kind of VR check? There is some kind of disturbances with the match referee not being properly able to have a communication with the linesman. So the game has been stopped. It's already 1 minute in the clock. Some kind of technical glitch going on in the game with the devices, the hearing aids. The players are trying to get to know the fact what has actually caused the match referee to stop the game. But what had actually happened which caused this delay in the game? Augmenter, just 4 minutes into the game, has got a yellow card already. The game has started again. Rom with the position of the ball. Leipzig are moving for those counter movements. Simons, Openda, back to Rom, Lukeba, Orban, Aidara, back to Lukeba, Orban, Weirman, Baumgartner. Simons had a chance for a shot, but that wasn't a full-fledged attempt by him. Back to Orban, Ulkasi, Simons. Atletico are looking sharp. Griezmann was that no, the ball was far off from the post. Griezmann was just out of the penalty box area and he had a clear chance for that shot, but the ball was quite far off from the post. No worries for Gulaxi. Henriks, Orban, to Simons, Haidara taking that free kick. Back to Henriks, Baumgartner moving with the ball. Sesko, Sesko back to Haidara. Leipzig are trying to cook. That was a long cross from Haidara, but Rom was nowhere near. Both the teams are looking somewhat deficit in their midfield passes. The absence of a pivotal pivot midfield is looking absent for both the teams. Both the teams are playing from the left-right midfield or the right mid. Lorente into the box. Can he give that cross? Alvarez is free over there. Griezmann too. But no. Well blocked by Leipzig. Every time Leipzig is up into the attack, Atletico are bouncing back. Julian Alvarez, the new signing for Atletico from City, his first Champions League match, his first start with Madrid Atletico at the Metropolitano. Can Alvarez get a goal in this match? Already 55 minutes. We are into the second half. Marco Rose must be in need of some kinds of substitutions. Such types of games are really worth watching because both the teams are playing for those counter moments. But the pressing of Leipzig is not looking that decent, which they were having in the first 10 to 15 minutes of the game. Simeone has made his players read those pressing of Leipzig and Madrid Atletico are looking confident in their counters. Riquelme moving into the penalty box, giving to Griezmann. Griezmann is there, back heel to Riquelme. Riquelme tried to get that shot, but that was blocked. No worries for Gulaxi yet in the second half. No concerns for him. Madrid is building up. Atletico are going with those short passes. Griezmann with the left footer trying to give a cross, but that cross was too low. Is that a corner for Atletico? No. What type of training is going on outside the line? Gulaxi playing with the ball in the penalty box is dangerous because they have already committed three mistakes. Marco Rose playing away against Simeone. He must be contented if he gets a draw out of it to share the points, but Simeone won't be contented with those sharing of points. From with the ball, so Stewart is coming there for Atletico. Nicolas Stewart, the Austrian young player, 23 years old, previous Salzburg, got the transfer in Leipzig the previous year. But what Gimenez has been given a yellow card for this. Already Nusa has been substituted, Weirman has been substituted, Marco Rose has made two substitutions, Baumgartner and Nicolas Sewald. Oh my god, that was a fine save from Oblak. Openda with Rom giving to Simons, Simons back to Lukeba, Ulaxi back to Orban, Orban trying to find Henriks or Baumgartner. So finally, Gallagher is going to make his move into the ground. Samuel Diaz Lino is brought to the game and Riquelme has been substituted. So first substitutions for Diego Simeone. Alvarez and De Paul are also being called off. Sorloth, Alexander Sorloth and Gallagher are making their move into the ground. So the first change for Simeone comes under 63 minutes. Simeone already had Alvarez the signing into the first half, and the other two signings of Sorloth and Gallagher, they have made their presence. So Simeone must be looking for a goal at least to get a win at Metropolitano. The injuries are Quadrago and Gallagher for Leipzig, and injuries of Pablo Barrios for Atletico. Hendricks is looking a bit frustrated. He is not happy with the decision of the referee. No more substitutions for Marco Rose. Esco, Openda, and Haidara are still on the field. No substitutions for them. Haidara giving to Openda. Openda trying to find Sesko. Atletico are blocking away their midfield passes. Molina is being called. Molina is making those changes in the dressing room. In the benches, Molina can be seen. Diogo Simeone is has just asked Molina for the substitution. With these substitutions, Atletico will be looking more dangerous at Metropolitano. Orlot making the move. Hendricks has really blocked that so well. I mean, Samuel Diaz Lino was just on the edge of the penalty box. So finally, Molina is making his way into the ground, and the player who has been called off is Correa. What an impressive start from Correa into the game. Correa has decently performed what was the need of the hour. He was doing that, but Diogo Simeone really needs some more improvisations. So he has called Molina into the ground. So Atletico are now staying four at the back, some kind of defensive tactical approach changed by Simeone and calling Molina into the ground. Hendricks is trying to bully Atletico in their home ground, but the referee is a bit disappointed with his tackle. But yet, only a yellow card for Hendricks so far. He should be careful because he is already on a card. Torlot giving the ball cross. Samuel Lino. No, just denied so well by Hendricks. The fight between Hendricks and Samuel Lino is looking quite aggressive over here. Hendricks had misjudged the ball, but finally he tackles it well. Griezmann with the corner shot. No, that cross was far off. I mean, the performance of Gulaxi in this match is not looking that decent. He had made some mistakes earlier in this game. They evolved back to Orban, Orban to Haidara, Haidara trying to give across Zami Simons on the right wings, collects the ball well. Hendricks again, Zami Simons with the inverted back attacks. No, Rom gets the ball somehow. That tackle from Haidara referee is not impressive with it. And that is a foul, but no cards yet been shown. Likoba had some ugly challenge, but the referee hasn't yet given a card. Oh my god, Monaco has scored against Barcelona again. Man, Barcelona is just suffering. The injuries of Barcelona. Hansi Flick is suffering in this game against Monaco. Let's have a look at it. What is happening at Barcelona versus Monaco? Just have a look at it, guys. Barcelona are already down by 2 goals. Only 1 goal from Lamine Yamal, and they are down to 10 men as well. Garcia is the man who was given that red card for that ugly challenge. George Lenikena is the man who has scored for Monaco. Really, this is going to be ugly for Barcelona fans. I mean, they won't have desired such a start of the Champions League at least. But let us be back to Atletico at Metropolitano, where Madrid are playing against Leipzig. Are we going to get a winner in this match? Atletico against Leipzig. From moving up, that is a cross. Simons has got the ball. No. What is Zami Simons? What have you done, man? That should have been a goal. Simons with the left foot shot. What a deceptive cross from Rom. That was Poulsen who just deflected the ball for Simons, and he was expecting that to be a goal. But Xavi Simons was far off from the post. Simons Xavi has to take these chances seriously, and he has to just be those clinical finishers inside the box. Haidara to Bogmanter, Baumgartner to Openda, but that touch was too hard for him. Griezmann again. There is some kind of verbal dispute going on between Lorente and Openda. Haidara just need to make those free spaces. From Gardner back to Hendricks. Hendricks has been substituted and Paulsen has been called off. Lukeba to Baumgartner, Xavi Simons. Rom looks free with the space. He collects the ball well. There is some sight of tactical mispasses in Leipzig going on. They are not just being able to spread the defense of Atletico, and they are moving more central. They need to make those wide attacks. Jan Oblak is staying too high. He is just there to prevent the through balls so that Openda doesn't have a one-to-one chance against him. Suddenly, the game is looking more possessive from the aspect of Leipzig. They are having that position. It's already 75 minutes in the clock, but Madrid are well contented in their own half. They are not making any moves. They are just pressing decently. They are taking their time. Simons doing the dribblings, cut past two players. The third one he has cut, but finally blocked by Gallagher. And Molino with the ball. He is down to the ground, but back on his legs. Gallagher again giving that to Griezmann. Griezmann to Lorente. Molina trying to block the ball. Griezmann back to Coke. Gallagher back to Griezmann. Griezmann trying to cut in, but Orban blocks it well. There has not been any kind of changes from Atletico in their gameplay. Upon the substitution of Gallagher, they are staying a bit deep in the defensive part. If Leipzig gets a win in this, they will be much relieved for the next matches of this campaign at least, because they have competitors and they have more away games. Rom, that was a cross. Oh my god! Olsen was that header. It was close to the far post, but no danger for Black. Jan Oblak had a jump towards the far post. The ball was close, but no danger for Oblak. Olsen is the super sub, which Atletico must be worried of. The movements of Poulsen for Leipzig is bit dangerous at times. Gulaxi back to Orban. Orban trying to find Poulsen. Xavi Simons is looking. There is some lack of energy. Llorente moving with the ball, giving to Molina, back to Koke, Gallagher, Samuel Lino. Samuel Lino has made his mark in the field in place of Riquelme. That was a cross. What was that from Molina? Griezmann was just on the spot. He had that perfect header too, but well blocked from Gulaxi. That wasn't a much deflection. The angle which he tried to create wasn't that good. That was a good block from Gulaxi. At least in this game, I find him doing those first good saves at least. In the first half, he was looking bit disastrous. Gallagher collecting the ball. Griezmann. Griezmann to Molina. Molina to Koke. Back to Gallagher. Molina moving. He is trying to give a cross into the mid part of the center box, but that was well defended. Gertruida is doing his job good. Molina back to Lee Normand. Lee Normand to Koke. Okay, back to Molina. Both the teams are taking their time with the possession. They are trying to move deep into the opposition's defense, and the crosses which they are making. I mean, at any time we can witness another goal. There is a chance, a possibility that some of the players will definitely shine with that extra edge. Some sort of clinical finishing looking absent in the players. Griezmann again moving to the edge of the box. Griezmann is close to the goal. But why Griezmann is trying for those finishers? Why is he not just cutting the ball into the mid part of the penalty box? There were presence of three more Atletico players in the mid part. Griezmann was too close to Gulaxi, but the ball was far off from the post. Gulaxi trying to find Poulsen. Leher back to Semolino. Semolino has been outnumbered. Gives it back to Gimenez. Gimenez to Koke. Koke. Sorloth trying to dribble past. Why Atletico always are seemingly trying to make Antonio Griezmann as their prime target in the center forward areas? Griezmann should move down and Sorloth give that opportunity of getting the strike. Atletico are now creating those aggressive pressure movements for Leipzig, but Leipzig are doing the defense work quite good. The last 5 minutes of gameplay has shown that Griezmann is already the prime concern for Atletico players to score the goal. Some sort of injuries for Rom. Xavi Simons has been finally called off by Marco Rose, and Elmas has been brought. Elif Elmas, what a class player this is. The Leipzig striker from Napoli, the new signing for Leipzig. So these teams, both the teams are potentially worth of creating disturbances for others, and they are implementing their new signings into the game. But Marco Rose, if he gets a draw over here or a win, I mean his boys performing against Diogo Simeone at Metropolitano, their home ground. This will be a quite uphill task they have achieved in the first game of the Champions League. Olsen trying to carry the ball into the attack, but no. Gallagher defends it. Samuel Lino gets the position of the ball. Back to Gallagher. Lino. Lino back to Jimenez. Jimenez back to Lenormand. Molina is making his way into the right wings. Openda is still playing. Sesko has been replaced. Gallagher back to Lenormand. Normand trying to find some spaces. Griezmann again the prime target for Atletico. That is a chance. No. Denard. Again, Griezmann is the prime target to carry the ball into the penalty box, which Atletico is always focusing in this game, especially after the 70-75 minutes. Is that some kind of injuries for Orban? Simeone is looking at his watch. Already some time has been wasted. Oh my god, that was a handball. Is the referee going to take a VR for that? Elmas to Rom, back to Elmas. Atletico are just choking Leipzig. The more time is closing in, they are doing those pressure movements for Leipzig to create some chances. Any defensive mishap would will cost Leipzig a goal at least. Adara is making some mistakes from the first minute of the game. Sorlot with that header chance, but safe into the hands of Gulaxi. Elmas giving to Rom. Rom is at the left wings. Olsen for the header. But what a good defensive header that was. Jimenez is doing his job very well today. Jimenez is blocking the header. That cross header from Sorloth, that was also quite excellent, but the force in that header was not good enough to get a goal. Pender trying to collect the ball. He has Poulsen. Somehow, I feel that Leipzig in this game, they are not being able to change their wings well and efficiently, especially in the second half. The mistakes of Haidara. I mean, this player Haidara has created so many missed passes. Lino moving, but they are outnumbered in the box of Leipzig. Leipzig players have just outnumbered Atletico. What a battle going on between these two clubs. Can Atletico get a goal out of here? Oh my god, Gimenez has scored. That header to him. Leipzig did everything what was required. But what a header that was from Gimenez. Finally, Atletico has got that lead at Metropolitano. I mean, such a well fought battle between these two clubs. Marco Rose against Diogo Simeone. Leipzig must be looking lack of confidence, lack of mortality with the players. But football is a game where the team which scores more number of goals is the winner. Jimenez has scored and that header was well directed. Gulaxi was nowhere near to it. Griezmann, what a cross from the right foot. He just turned that chop turn and just that chip shot straight into the heads of Jimenez. What a cross that was from Griezmann. I mean, Griezmann is the sole game maker, the creative playmaker for Atletico Madrid in this game. Simeone seems too happy, and that header from Gimenez has given Atletico the edge over Leipzig, and Metropolitano must be roaring. This is the moment where Champions League matches are so crucial, guys. Griezmann has done his job so well. The first goal which he had, and the second assist. I mean, the man of the match must go to this Mysterio, the class player. I mean, what a performance he has given. The gameplay of Atletico was quite evident after the 78th minutes that they were targeting only Griezmann. And Griezmann was making the moves, and he showed that with the first goal and the second assist also. What a class cross. I mean, that smooth cross into the far post, and Gimenez was there. He took the advantage of his height, and the direction of the head was so well directed. Griezmann, the player, has been substituted, but he has done his job. I mean, so much praises for this player, Griezmann. Just look at it, how Griezmann took that turn, and he just didn't even look. He had the knowledge that where his team members are, and he just gave the ball to the far post. Gimnes was staying over there. Griezmann is a class player. He is going to be a true legend. After Diogo Forlan from Atletico, Griezmann is going to be that next legend of Atletico, and he will be counted for many years to go. He has many years to play also. This match, Griezmann has single-handedly converted for Atletico. Griezmann was substituted by Axel Witsel, more defense. Simeone has brought into the game. Witsel has been brought in. 4 minutes of added time. Already 3.5 minutes have passed by. Thus 30 seconds more left in the game, and the referee will blow the whistle. Leipzig did everything, but the class of Griezmann, he was the edge for Simeone in this game against Leipzig. Metropolitano is roaring with the fan supports of Griezmann. So much praises for Griezmann. As much as you say that is too less for him. How can a player single-handedly just change the game? Atletico were looking so much lack of missed passes in the midfield, lack of gameplay in the midfield in the first 15 to 20 minutes. But Griezmann has changed everything for them. He is the guy who is responsible for taking Madrid the 3 points in this match, in this home against Leipzig. Griezmann has showed his class. Griezmann has proved that he is that edge, he is that gem at Metropolitano, which can't be denied too easily. Already 5 minutes on the clock. Anytime the referee will blow the whistle, and Atletico will take away all the 3 points, well, with a lead of 1 goal. Xavi Simons is looking bit dejected. I think this shot from Gulaxi will be the last one, and the referee will blow the whistle at any time. No, the play still continues. The game still continues. Marcus Llorente moving with the ball. Again, Rom to Elmas. Elmas brought back to Haidara. Haidara to Rom. Referee is looking at his watch and he has blown the whistle. What a performance from the Metropolitano guys. The best match we were watching. And what a watch along this is, guys. I mean, these are moments of the UEFA Champions League where the team mentality, the game spirit, the effort, the memory muscles, the aspect of a single player can change the game so drastically. This was quite evident in this Atletico Madrid against Leipzig. Griezmann was that Mysterio. He changed the game so efficiently. I mean, he just changed everything for Atletico. This is really a great performance, and I hope Griezmann gets the man of the match. Definitely, he will. His performance has been excellent in this. So all hats off to Griezmann and Diogo Simeone's men have gathered all the points and they will be quite happy with this start in the UEFA Champions League. So this was all about Atletico Madrid and Leipzig. We will make a video on these matches also apart from these watch-alongs. In the next game which was there between Atlanta and Arsenal, that has been a draw, but there was a penalty miss. I mean, what type of thing that was? which just changed Atlanta. Retigui had missed a penalty in this game. So both the teams taking the points divided among them. But that penalty from Retigui would, in the 51st minute, would have just added a cream at the top for Atlanta. But Arsenal playing away at Atlanta have drawn and have shared the points. The third game, which was being Monaco and Barcelona, despite so many injuries, they getting a red card. The list of injured players for Barcelona is quite big, and this is a quite big concern for Hansi Flick. And with a red card, they just managed to score with Lamine Yamal, but Monaco they fought well and they have just made their fresh start into the Champions League and they have gained those winning points. Feyenoord losing to Leverkusen as expected. Xabi Alonso has made his movement moves very clearly. So this was all about the gameplay, guys, where we had a watch along. We will make separate videos on these also. Do stay tuned to it. We will be having more and more about this. But the most important part is that the game week 1 has ended, and from tomorrow, the watch alongs will be started for the Premier Leagues, the Bundesliga, the La Liga. So do stay tuned with us. And yes, for this watch along, do stay happy and keep going. And yes, do like, do share, do subscribe. Bye bye, guys. Good night.